Okay, 2017. Looks like we don't have a lot written down. Shirley doesn't have a whole lot, but let's see what we got.
All right, well, let's flip back between.
What's on those little?
Okay, that's what we're going to flip back between, I think.
I'm not sure what you're doing.
This is 16 and 17. Well, now you've just pulled off. It looks like this is a weird calendar.
Oh, honey, it's just a double calendar. Read there's 2017. Got
okay.
It? What you got in there? Anything?
Okay, I had some call. Looks like on the 12th to Woodbury.
Woodbury. That's where Brad was at that camp.
Oh, okay. He must have been having some problems then.
And we got him out of jail, and we put him down at Woodbury at a Christian thing, and he lasted there about several weeks, and then they let him go because of something.
All right. His birthday was on the 20th, and Tom must have been making noise. I went to TPAC and saw The Gentleman's Guide.
Mm-hmm.
On the 22nd, we went to Husk with Dana
and Sarah. I remember them coming in. They came in one weekend. I think they were visiting. Maybe her brother lives down here somewhere, or one of her family members. And we went to Husk, and I think we drove them around in a black Cadillac, drove them around town and stuff, kind of showed them sights. So.
Right, I'm looking back through here to see if there's anything. Tom must have been calling a little bit about Brad. Is there anything else here? Okay. In February, John went to Roanoke.
Okay. Yeah, go there once a year with CWC, and we have our meeting, and we just have some great meetings there. We have a big downstairs room. We have it catered. It's at the old hotel Roanoke. It's just very nice. We have a great time. Doing well with CWC.
Okay, did I say that already?
Say it again. I don't know what it is.
I went to TPAC to see The Sound of Music.
I hope you didn't say that yet.
Okay. And that was all in February. I just didn't hardly make any notes. I don't either. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird to me. I think that might have been before I was doing notes. Let's see.
Brad was having problems, so maybe he just didn't feel like writing.
I don't know. I might not have written much. Okay, in February, seems like I already said that you went to Roanoke.
Mm-hmm. Go on to March.
Okay. In March.
Just read that and then go to the March main. And anything in there?
I went to TPAC and saw The Bodyguard.
Okay. Anything in the a big part of March?
Yeah, right here, March 5th. I mean, I just didn't write hardly anything here. Here's something for March. Cleaned out Mom's bedroom for Jason to move in.
Okay, so we were in the middle of getting Brad's place sold, and Jason was getting ready to move into our house.
Oh, so that's 2017 is when he moved in. Nothing back here. I must just not.
March of 2017, I guess.
Through May and June. I just didn't keep many notes.
We saw something in there. Okay.
Okay. We just have to go off of this. April. I've got brunch at the Hermitage here.
Brunch at the Hermitage.
We must have hadn't gone to eat brunch
What,
there.
Sunday? Yeah, probably on
Sunday. Sunday, yeah. Mike was in for the flea market on the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
I went to TPAC to see A Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime.
Anything else was this?
It's just PTO, and I've got bills and. Okay.
All right.
And in May, let me.
We're on to June is next, so just nothing until just read May, and then we'll do June.
Okay, in May we had vacation the first week in May. Maybe I was just off work because it doesn't look like I wrote that we did anything. Okay.
2017, May.
I went to see Beautiful by Carole King at TPAC.
We were staying home and talking to, no, Brad was at that thing in Woodbury. Okay, what else? Okay. June, go ahead and read June.
Okay.
We'll read June there and then go to...
Okay. On June, doctor's appointments. Then we went to the symphony at Rock Castle. I remember doing that. We went over and saw the symphony over there.
I remember before, I don't particularly remember in 2017, but yeah.
Okay.
And down here, it looks like Jim and Brenda came in.
Okay, let's go to July then. That's when they came. Okay, July. It looks like on the 2nd, Jim and Brenda in.
Mm-hmm.
We were watching, she and I must have watched the Gray series. That dude.
You were.
Yeah. I took Brenda to TPAC. TPAC with Brenda.
Really?
Something Rotten. I had to ask her if she remembers that.
Oh, darn. Okay.
All right. And this is what, July?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, Jim and Brenda here Saturday the 1st till Wednesday the 5th in July. Came over the 4th of July.
Yeah, did that a few times. Mm-hmm.
Okay, August. In August, let's see, I've got doctor appointments, Balkan and Corette, a CT scan. Somebody had a CT scan on the 17th of August. Let's get back here. Okay.
You got a bunch of stuff in there.
Well, that's July.
Well, go ahead and talk about it. What does it say?
July, we went to the graveyard in
Lafayette. Okay, that was our trip to Chicago. That was I think it was our big trip that year. We drove. And go ahead and read it all, and then I'll fill in.
Holiday Inn downtown.
Lafayette.
And we saw Purdue.
Mm-hmm.
Tenderloin at the Irish Brothers.
Oh yeah, we gotta get 9 Irish Brothers or something like that. Yeah.
Tour of the countryside.
Yeah, saw a farm and where Mom and Dad are buried, and Colfax and all that. Yeah.
Lots of rain with flooding.
Oh, I remember they had a lot of rain at that point, and there was water over some of the roads. Yeah.
Okay, then we had breakfast at Denny's on Wednesday, July the 12th. Went to Chicago.
I remember we stopped at that Denny's on the way north. I can remember that Denny's, yeah.
Field, maybe we saw.
What?
I just have Field down here.
Well, isn't that a big thing?
It must have been where the Cubs play.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's okay.
Parking wherever. Holiday Inn. And we went to the Navy Pier, and that's when I've got Ferris wheel, and I remember being in those swings. You took a picture of me flying around in the swing.
Yeah, all at the Navy Pier. You said Holiday Inn. We stayed at a Sheridan it wasn't a Holiday Inn in Chicago. We stayed 2 or 3 nights in Chicago, maybe 4. And Sheridan comes to mind, but something like, it wasn't a Holiday Inn. Maybe it was. You got rode down a Holiday Inn? I guess it could have been a Holiday Inn. Anyway, it was a big hotel, kind of in East Chicago, towards the east of downtown. Yeah, we drove everywhere. You'd think you'd take a taxi in Chicago. Shoot, we just drove and paid outrageous parking, but that's what we did.
We went to the Navy Pier and rode that big Ferris wheel.
You just said that.
Okay. Oh, well. Dinner at Harry Carey.
Yeah, that was cool.
Breakfast in room on the 13th of July. The Palmer House.
Palmer House. I remember going to that hotel. Was it to go on a tour from there? I think we took a tour out of the Palmer House.
But then I got a question mark. Hilton. We went on the Gray Line tour of the city.
Tour of the city of Chicago.
At Miller's Pub, we had a Reuben.
I remember that. That was a little old time pub restaurant right downtown near the Palmer House. Yeah.
Museum. Then we went to the Museum of Science and Industry.
Saw the big Tyrannosaurus, Susie thing.
Had ice cream there. And then we went that evening. We went to Morton's Original Steakhouse.
I wanted to go to Morton's Original. It wasn't that great. I mean, it was just an old steakhouse and down in I don't know what part of Chicago, downtown area. It's so big. But we went to the original Morton's Steakhouse, and they weren't terribly busy, and I think we had a pretty good steak, you know.
Then the next day we must have...
there was a lot of better steakhouses in Chicago we could have went to, but I didn't know them, so.
We went to the Navy Pier the next day. Okay. And we went on the cruise that cruised down the river for the architecture.
That's where we got on the river cruise, and then we went up the river in the downtown Chicago, saw Trump Tower and all the downtown hotels and towers and stuff. Yeah.
I got for lunch. We had lobster rolls and shrimp.
Where at? You remember?
I got. Well,
we might have had that on Navy Pier.
Riva.
We did. We had it on the second floor of some restaurant, Navy Pier.
Okay, and then we saw the Adler Planetarium.
Yeah, okay. Remember going there a little bit. It was, we sat in a big theater, and we went all around the place. It was different, yeah.
Okay, then we came home from there. The other note here, I got on the 25th of July, 2017, Brad sold his house to Hawaii folks.
So it was way into June. So
July,
Jason,
yeah.
or July. July what?
July the 25th.
Okay, so we got the house sold. We put 40 grand or so in it and made all the payments, and we came out. Okay. Except we got Brad to live with us.
Oh, this must have been the year I retired. On the August the 18th, I told Leanne I was leaving. So that's when I stopped working.
I think you officially quit in September of 2017.
Okay.
It may be in there. I don't know.
I'm going to be using PTO the last 2 weeks. That's good. Got to use up all my time. Yay! There was a total eclipse on August the 22nd.
Oh, you were still working then, because I was out here in the backyard by myself with those glasses on, looking up at that eclipse. I may have took a video. I don't remember. I just remember it was kind of a cool deal, you know, eclipse.
Okay, I didn't make a lot of notes this year.
Cavalla. We went to Cavalla. That was that horse show. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Over by Opryland.
The horses were beautiful.
Oh, and they had a giant tent. And I think we took Janice with us.
Yeah, we did. And that was on August 17th, 2017.
Okay.
I must not have been in the mood to do a lot of writing that year. This is one of these years when we went to, in October, I got that you had your meeting at the Sheraton.
My meeting at the, what Sheraton?
Sheraton Hotel. I mean down there where you had your monthly meeting.
Well, that was not a Sheraton, that was a Marriott. So John's meeting to Sheraton. Good time downtown, rooftops. I remember us going to the rooftop bars and stuff, but I think you just miswrote that. I think it was a Marriott. I know we had our meetings at the Marriott in October. TVMA meetings at the Marriott in Franklin, and then Steve and Linda or whoever with Steve and Linda, we went to downtown and ate it. Actually, we ate it at Beer Place right across from right downtown. I can't think of names, but it's an old place that's been there for 25 years.
Okay, and then while John was at his meeting, I went to Macy's, went to the discount area, and Nordstrom's at Green Hills. So I went shopping.
right across from Hard Rock Hotel. What's that beer place called? Anyway, it wasn't that great, but then we enjoyed walking around downtown, and we went into several of the bars and on Broadway and went to their rooftop things, which is new to us. We hadn't done a lot of that.
Okay. On November didn't make any notes this year. November 12th.
Really?
Call from Billie Jean. Oh, that's when she called me at 2 a.m. and she wasn't feeling well. And I went over to stay with her for a little while, and she was okay then. And John's starting a diet.
Just a note on Billie Jean. That was 2017. I think she moved last year, wasn't it? Last year in 2019, when she sold the house, maybe in 18, and then she moved downtown to a condo or something, and she died within a month of moving into that condo. Billie Jean, her neighbor for 30 years.
Well, I guess this is going to be a short tape.
And how about back in the monthly things? Have you, that full month sections?
Okay.
Anything in there?
Let's see. Yeah, I do have some. I have more written here than I do back in there. October. That was when the Marriott thing was. In November, Mike came in for flea market. And I saw an American in Paris that month at TPAC.
Catbird seat. What about that?
Maybe it's here. I don't know.
Anyway, sometime around here, look in there and see if you can figure out what day it was. But Shirley and I went to the catbird seat. We've been talking about it for 3, 4, 5 years. And we even mentioned Steve and Linda because they were always taking us out.
It was December the 12th when we went to the catbird seat.
Okay, so on December 12th, we gave up on anybody paying except for us, and we decided to go to the catbird seat. The catbird seat is a specialty restaurant. It has a lot of young chefs, but they're oversaw by some experts, and they have a kind of a round bar that seats, I think, maybe 20 people. Shirley and I were a couple. There was a couple on either side of us, and they had courses. And I've never been to it. A lot of rich folks probably have, but I never had. And you just course after course after course. They're real small bits, just some kind of thing that they would cook and serve to you in small portions. I bet we had 10, 15 courses. Sake, I remember, and probably wine or something. And it was catbird seat downtown. Where's that at? Do you remember where? It's next to that other bar, crazy place.
I got City House.
City House. There's a bar in there that is kind of a specialty thing too. We had a drink or two in there. Yeah. So catbird seat, it was special.
We went to the walk through Bethlehem.
Oh, okay. So I remember that. Shirley been kind of after me to do that for a few years. And that is at Woodmont Church, I think, down towards Green Hills. And it's a big deal. Everybody in town knows about it. But it's pretty crowded, and we had to get in line. And you walk through the church, and they had a bunch of, it's all Christmassy stuff. And it was nice. I took some video of it. And I enjoyed it.
I got it cost $115.
Really?
That seems cheap now.
Yeah. I don't remember paying for it, but obviously you got to pay for it. It's pretty detailed. It had camels and sheep and
that was our meal at the catbird seat, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
the $115.
No, that wasn't our meal at catbird seat. That was probably over $600 for the two of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I would guess that was probably for the Christmas story at Franklin or at Green Hills.
Okay, I had a good time with Kathy Ross. We must have gone to Maggiano's.
It's always a good place. Their lasagna is wonderful.
Okay, I did.
I think that's pretty well all you got for 2017, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Rolf
I
and
didn't make
Daughters.
very good.
Did we ever go to Rolf and Daughters? We talked about it. I don't remember specifically. We might have.
I don't know. I've got question.
I don't think we did, but it was something we always wanted to do. Just a nice restaurant.